So what's a paradigm? A paradigm is a set of assumptions, concepts, values, and practices that constitutes a way of viewing reality for the community that shares them. Now, this is a definition that the dictionary provided. Now, what does this all mean? Basically, a paradigm serves as a pattern or model from which we live and we operate. Now, if you want a change in your life, if you want different results, then you need to change your paradigm. Now, first, it's very important to recognize and understand what your paradigms are. Everything that you do in life is oftentimes based off of a habit. And those habits are your paradigms. Now, they're not all bad. There are many of them that are good, which enable us to continually to operate without thinking a whole lot. But some of the paradigms is what holds us back and limits us. So, do you need an example of what a paradigm might be? Let me show you a picture. Is this a picture of an old lady or a young woman? Now, when you look at it, you might only see one. But now that I've mentioned it, you might see both. Or, alternatively, you might not see any. But you're starting with one vision. Okay, let me see. The old lady has a really big nose and looking down with a big chin. Now the young woman is looking over her shoulder with very fine features and a big plume on her hat. Now you're seeing this, and you never saw this before. You only saw one or the other. And perhaps now you can see both. That's because of our discussion, you have changed your paradigm relative to this picture. Now, another example. Are you a good speller? Does it really bug you when you're spelling that your reading is not right? Well, try this out. Can you read this? Can you read every word on this? Now, I don't think there's a word spelled correctly on this page, but you can read it. Now, why is that? How can that happen? Because you don't like reading when something's not spelled right. Well, that just proves that you can change a paradigm, that now, even if the spelling is not exactly correct, you can still understand it. In fact, when you text message, you'll find out that, there's lots of times when words aren't used. When someone's talking about you specifically, they don't say Y-O-U, they say you, the letter U. Or the question of R, A-R-E. What are you doing? In a text message, it'll just be the letter R. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if your parents look at some of this and don't really know how to read it, whereas you have absolutely no problem at all. And that's because of our paradigms, which are our mindsets, our beliefs. Your parents might believe that they need to spell every word out, whereas with text messages that that's not necessary. All change that we do personally or as a member of a team is a result of a changed paradigm.